Hello students, once again welcome to another video. So before we start, how are you doing today? So I hope that all of you are doing great, okay? So let us have now our lesson. So for this video, we will be having math, week 15, reading and making pictograph. So this will be the second part for this lesson. So kids, these are the things that we need. So we need your math students book, math workbook, pencil, eraser, notebook, and paper. So for today's objectives, at the end of this video, you should be able to interpret simple pictograph, solve simple addition and subtraction problems from graphs, and answer some activities. So for our references, for math students book, we have page 211. While for math workbook, we have pages 198 to 199. Now kids, let's answer first the following questions, okay? So I have here a graph, a pictograph. So the title of my pictograph is Favorite Pets. So I asked some of the kids, what is their favorite pet? So one paw print or one footprint is equal to one vote, okay? So what are the pets in my pictograph? So we have cat. What is the animal after the cat? Yes, we have the dog, and the last one is the, very good, it is a hamster, okay? So let's answer this question. How many kids like dog? Okay, what's your answer? Very good. Okay, so there are two kids who voted or who likes dog. Okay, let's continue. Now, using the same pictograph, what animal get the most number of votes? What animal get the most number of votes? Which means the most number or many. What's your answer? Okay, the correct answer is cat. And how many voted for cat, or how many votes for cat? Correct. Okay, 5 votes or 5 paw prints. Okay. The hamster got blank more vote than the dog. So how many votes from the hamster? 3. Okay. How about the dog? 2. So how many more vote from the hamster than the dog? So you're going to, okay, minus 3 votes from the hamster minus 2 votes from the dog. What will be the answer? 3 minus 2 is equal to? Okay, the correct answer is 1. Very good. So let's start. Okay, this time kids, I want you to open your math students book. Okay, so on page 211, you will find this page, okay? Or you will find this picture. So let's practice. The pictograph below shows how the learners of Max Maths Primary School get to school. So each picture stands for one learner or one student. So kids, how do you go to school? Okay, most of you go by car and some of you go by bus. Okay, now, so we have here by walking, how many? Okay, we have 5. By car, we have 2. By bus, we have 6. How about by bicycle? Will you count? Okay, very good. We have 7. Okay, so let's answer the questions. Letter A. There are blank learners who walk to school. Will you count how many learners or students go to school by walking? What's your answer? Okay, the correct answer is 5. How about the next sentence, letter B? There are blank learners who go to school by car. How many learners or students go to school by car? By looking at the pictograph. Okay, very good. There are 2. How do most of the learners get to school? Okay, the correct answer is by bicycle. How many students go to school by bicycle? Okay, so there are 7 students who go to school by bicycle. Now kids, blank more learners take the bus than walks to school. So how many learners go to school by bus? Okay, 6. And how many students go to school by walking? 5. So in order for us to get how many more learners take the bus than by walking, we have to minus. So 6 by bus minus 5 by walking is equal to? Correct. 1 more learner takes the bus than walks to school. How about the last one? Blank more learners take the bus than take a car to school. So how many learners take the bus? We have 6. And how many students or learners take by car? 2. So 6 by bus minus 2 by cars is equal to? Very good. 4 more learners take the bus than take a car to school. Okay, did you get the answers correctly, kids? Very good. You're doing good. Okay, kids, after we answer your math students book, let us now have your math workbook, okay? So please open your math workbook to page 198. Okay, so on page 198, you will find this page. So count the crayons in Toby's pencil case. So you have to count first how many of the colors or the crayons are brown, gray, pink, and red. So I label the colors so that you will not get confused in sorting them or numbering them, okay? So kids, you can pause this video so that you can count and then you can continue again so that you will know the correct numbers of the crayons. Okay, now have you counted or grouped the crayons according to their colors? Okay, how many brown crayons? Okay, so there are 4. Okay, how many gray colors or gray crayons? Correct, there are 3. How about pink crayons? So we have 3 also. And how about red crayons? Correct, we have 5. Okay, so did you get all the numbers correctly, kids? Did you count the crayons in Toby's pencil case correctly? Okay, now this time I want you to color. Okay, color the crayons to make the pictograph. So you have to follow, okay, the total number of crayons that we have counted. So for brown, 4. For gray, 3. For pink, 3. And for red, 5 crayons. Okay? So you can pause this video and start coloring for the colors. Okay, now kids, let's go to the next page, still on your math workbook. So page 199. So Samir rolled a dice many times. Use pictures below to make a pictograph. So you have to group these dice according to their correct number. So each dot stands for one dice roll. Okay? So you have to group them correctly in the pictograph. So at this point, kids, you can pause this video so that you can make or finish your pictograph. Okay? Okay, kids, are you finished? Okay, now let's see what's your answer. How many times Samir rolled the one dot dice? Okay, 5. How about the two dot dice? Okay, still the same, 5. How about the three dot dice? Okay, only 1. How many are there for 4 dot dice? Okay, 8. How about in the 5 dot dice? Okay, so 2. And for the 6 dot dice, the answer is 9. Did you got all the numbers correctly? Very good. Now let's continue. Let's answer the following items. Samir rolled blank the most number of times. So which dice he rolled the most number of times? Okay, 6. So kids, the 6 dot dice was rolled the most number of times because he rolled it how many times? 9. Okay, letter B. Samir rolled blank the least number of times. So which dice did he roll the least number of times? Correct, 3. If you're going to look at the pictograph, how many times did Samir roll the 3 dot dice? Okay, only 1. Now, Samir rolled 4 more 2 dots than he rolled the other dots. So which one? Which dice is less than the 2 dots? Okay, so the 3. The 3 dot dice, if you're going to observe, the 2 dot dice rolled 5 times, while the 3 dot dice only rolled 1 time. So if you're going to minus 5 minus 1 is equal to 4, which means the 2 dot dice is rolled 4 more times than the 3 dot dice. Okay? Let's continue. Samir rolled 3 fewer 1 dot dice than he rolled the other one. So, 1 dot dice is rolled 5 times. So, 3 fewer. So, can you find another dice that has more than 3 times rolled than the first or 1 dot dice? Okay, the answer is? Okay, the correct answer is 4. Okay, why? So, how many times does the 4 dot dice was rolled? 8. So, if we're going to minus 8 for that dice minus 5 for the 1 dot dice is equal to 3, which means the 1 dot dice is 3 times fewer than the 4 dot dice. Okay, because the 4 dot dice was rolled 8 times and the white dot or 1 dot dice is only rolled 5 times. Okay, so 1 dot dice is 3 times fewer than the 4 dot dice. Now kids, for our activity time, so pictograph. Okay, Richard's farm animals. So Richard, a farmer, owns some farm animals. Picture graph shows the number of animals he has in his farm. Use the pictograph to answer the questions. So kids, this time you have to write the answers on your notebook or in a piece of paper, okay? So I'll read the question. Which animal is fewest? How many goats are there? Are there more chickens or cows? Which animal counts to 2? How many animals are there in the farm? Okay, so this time, put your answers in your notebook or on your papers. I'll give you 5 class dojo points once you send me the correct answers, okay? So enjoy answering this activity, kids. And that's the end of our video. So I hope that you enjoy and you learn something from our lesson for today. So again, kids, do not go outside. Always stay at home and be safe, okay? See you in my next video. Goodbye, kids.